Am I out of touch? Am I out of my place? When I keep saying that I'm looking for an empty space. Oh, I'm wishing you here.
Hello and welcome to the second edition of the Hartland Spotlight. I'm Todd Cheney, and the Hartland Spotlight is set up to cover interviews, highlights, and events here in the Hartland School District. Today we are joined by Hartland High School Principal, Mrs. Kate Gregory. Hi, Mrs. Gregory, thanks for joining us.
Hello, thanks for letting me be here.
Well, here's a few questions for you. As principal of Hartland High School, for those of us that might not be as familiar with your job, can you explain what you do each day here at Hartland High School?
Well, each day is different. You never know what you're going to get when you walk into a high school, but some of my main jobs is kind of oversight on everything, whether it be our staff, our students, the athletic events. I schedule our teachers, I hire our teachers. We, with my administrative team, deal with student issues all the time, both good and bad. We're at athletic events. I participate in the KLAA Activities Association, so I meet with all of the other schools that we participate with as far as our sports and our co-curriculars.
So when you say administrative team, who's involved in the administrative team here at Hartland High School?
So I have two assistant principals, Mr. Chris Chenevier and Mr. Jason Reck, and I have a dean of students, Emily Aluya, and our athletic director, J.D. Wheeler.
Got it. Can you tell us a little bit about your involvement in education prior to becoming a principal? So most people, it's not that you're thrown into being a principal in a district. You've got some experience with education before.
Right, so I started back in 2002 as a math teacher. So I actually taught in this building for 8 years. I taught math way back when we had Core Plus math. So I taught Core Plus 1, 2, and 3, and then I taught Algebra 1 and Algebra 2. So I've kind of gone through the math gamut. Then I moved into Dean of Students. I spent 2 years there, then to assistant principal, and then last year was my first year as the principal of the high school. So it's been fun. I've gotten to see every aspect in this building. I'm a Hartland graduate, so I've been here forever. So I got to see what it's like to be a student in Hartland, and then a teacher and an administrator.
As a principal, before the start of a school year, you set some goals. Do you have goals that are set for our school for this year?
We always set goals. One of the biggest is, that we are doing what's right for our students. We are educating them in all of our state standards so that we are meeting and exceeding those goals. We are, turning out great people for our community and our world, and what are they going to go on to do. Those are huge goals. But some simpler things are when we talk SAT, I want to be #1 in the county, so that's a huge piece as well. How are we helping our teachers grow as educators? How are they taking that one step forward for them and their personal goals? So it's supporting all of those pieces as well.
And that's perfect for our next question. What does Hartland School do differently, maybe that separates them from the other schools in the county? You said that our goals were to beat people in the county in terms of our test scores. Can you tell us what we're doing to kind of take us over that hump of maybe being second or third in the county to being the top scorers?
So we've done a lot of work with Castle and how our teachers are developing their skill and their craft and what they do. We've worked with our students to make sure all of our curriculum is aligned to meet and exceed those scores. But we've also spent some time doing some practice SATs. We run one ourselves on a Saturday. But I think what really sets us apart from all of the other districts in our county is our community. We have a totally separate group of students that are top-notch. I mean, you can't compare. It is a community-based district. We do things for the right reason. We're slow and deliberate, but it's purposeful. It's hard to explain unless you are here and a part of it. Hartland is a special place. It truly is. My kids all go to Hartland schools, and I wouldn't have them anywhere else. There's something special. Watch our videos from Friday nights. We get a whole community. We get our student body. It's positive. It's fun. It's spirited. It's special.
And then to go with that, our Hartland's motto is reason, respect, and responsibility. Can you tell us what that really means to you? And I think you kind of touched on that already.
Yeah, it's how are we, when our students are graduating here and we're sending them out into that real world, are we turning out decent, caring, empathetic students who have grit and who are willing to persevere and go through anything and everything. And you know, they're good people. Yes, we have the academics behind us. We have, you know, all of those standards that they've been taught along the way, and they are prepared for college and they are ready to go. But it's what is the true person that we are turning out as well. And you know, I think so far we've done a fantastic job. If you look around our schools and our school district and how many alumni are still here and come back, and we carry some of those old traditions. We have our new ones, but we carry some of the old as well.
Right, and obviously from being here with your whole run as a teacher and as administrator, we're lucky to have you. So
well,
thanks for joining us, and thanks everyone for watching the second edition of the Hartland Spotlight, a bi-weekly show that covers events, has interviews, and highlights the Hartland School District. Thanks, and have a great day.